never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
The final turn, it is Mounsey who leads into the final turn. He takes his sweeping line across the front of Chris.
And there's somebody pulling off. That was Christian Daniel pulling his tape off the radiator. As Brian Arrieta
on the grid, he is up into 13th now, so he's a real big beneficiary. Bennett Fernandez and Daniel tries to get as much speed as he can out onto the start and finish straight. As
he leads over Veda Pratama. Up the inside is Morelli on Christian Daniel. He does it. Morelli
falls way back down the order to 12th place, unfortunately, in the final corner. Must have run wide there. The person in third there is Mitani. Just goes across the green.
Takes third place.
It was 9/10 of a second. But yes, Mitani, Japan, this is probably the most exciting rider to come at Fernandez in fourth. So they come across the line neck and neck. The American and the Brit. It's the Anglo Alliance lead. The chasing group across the finish line that time around, Peter. They closed in by a 10th. But out of the Asia Talent Cup for you lot since one a certain Tayo Furusato. In the way in Rookies Cup.
And it's 230 kilometres an hour, 143 miles an hour in sixth gear.
Look at Brian out front. He's just thinking, no way, I'm absolutely going for it. Last time around, he set a 146.
Yeah, and then he was another one of those who made a mess of qualifying, and that is why he started on the 8th row of the grid. Here before they change down hard on the brakes, it's Brian Arrieta who picks up the lead back to first or second gear.
6.8. But actually the fastest rider on track, Peter, was Joel Pons, back in 19th place.
He was much quicker in the free practice sessions.
Well then, Peter, we have Spain leading Malaysia.
Depending on your choice of gearing, back to 95 kilometres an hour, 60 miles an hour.
45.9. So actually, there's a lot of pace in hand here for the riders. Leading Indonesia, Veda Pratama is well and truly on the case.
Do that right-hander, incredible stuff.
Indonesia there as well, still lurking the series. Do they want to burn up their tyres too quickly or not?
Well, Joel Pons, you know, he's had a lousy season and a half in Rookies Cup.
Isn't he? Yeah, chasing down the leading duo.
And he's going to pick up a double slipstream in a minute, isn't he?
You cannot count him out whatsoever, can you? He's been so good
so far, but he was 6th in FP2, made a complete mess of qualifying, didn't get a toe, but certainly as he already is, he'll get sucked into those three. He was super late on the brakes of the first lap.
This year, yesterday was the first time he was off a Rookies Cup podium all year long.
He has pace round here if his FP pace is anything to go by. So I wonder if he's going to do the same thing again. Can he go from third to second to first?
We have not seen any chaos, isn't it, Peter?
It is. So no fastest. It would be great to see Pons way up in this group.
Arrieta and Pratama, Indonesian rider, battling at the front of Rookies Cup like this and being this sort of exciting since Mario Aggi
lap there for the first time, I think, actually, as we can go through lap 7.
A bit like yesterday, just swapping places around various parts of the track there with Super Mario and that little pint-sized rocket he was several years ago now. But Pratama,
I've been seeing red helmets up there pretty much every lap until now.
And I think it says something that Morelli sitting tight in third position. He's all over the back now of Hakim Danish. This is really great to see. Mara with a 2:01.9 was the fastest rider on track last time around. Morelli, despite Daniel just behind him as well. Here is that fast and flowing section of the track. That's not really an overtaking.
Absolutely superb stuff. Now, he didn't fly past them on the brakes. He wasn't quite close enough on that lap, but
clearly having a lot of pace. Down into 20th again. Got bullied again. And someone's gone off in the background at Arrieta. Christian, but he didn't quite make it stick there. So we've got track limits warnings.
He's going to be close now on the run in down to the final tight left-hander.
The one, Peter. That's a big shame for whoever that was, because that will surely ruin Dinelli, Brown, Monignane and Danish.
Hakim Danish, yeah, that is to end lap 3. These guys are super quick pace
in their race. We'll see who plummets down the timing screens from that one. But yeah,
very much a warning. All 3 abreast again on the brakes, and it's Marco Morelli.
would like to make a correction of myself as we see Veda Pratama going up the inside then. He's, well, Rider has gone off for Arrabbiata 1 into the gravel trap.
There we saw the 51 of Brian Ariati, obviously. No plan B takes the lead.
Brilliant. No plan B up there once again. He's been a little bit... It's not normally a place to overtake, is it? Goodness me.
No.
Sorry, Peter, I was going to correct myself. We said that Singapore...
Wasn't him, nor is it the...
It's Pugliese. Pugliese's gone down, unfortunately. Bit quiet this year, hasn't he? Not what we expected from the Argentinian. Kitten went down in the opening crash. It wasn't him, it was actually Lucas Brown, so our live timing was a real shame for him.
Right, so it is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez, and
He's off the year with a 5th and a 4th place finish. He got his first podium in Le Mans entirely wrong. Not sure what happened there, but Singapore unfortunately started sick, down in 20.
He's obviously okay. The Tech Air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury.
Race 2. He's not been on the podium since. But this is what we want to see from Morelli. 21st.
Yeah, so maybe he was involved in that. Anyway,
maybe he was the rider that went wide or something over the gravel.
3. But it is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the thing. Yeah, he had 2 wins last year, and we want to see him on the top step of the podium. And Brian, right, so Veda up the inside, no, on the Ariati. No, he can't do it, but he's got 34 of Zen Mitani back in the group there. But around the outside, it's Veda Pratama. Desperately trying to keep his KTM off the green stuff there as he chases Morelli away from the past. Hakim Danish, the pole man, and Veda now sitting in a very... Yesterday's winner who takes the advantage down onto the start and finish straight. They'll be just the first corner.
And of course him and Morelli came to blows back in Saxon Ring, didn't they? And look at the gap.
Threatening looking second place behind Brian Ariati. And of course Pratama set the fastest. 5 laps remaining as they cross the line this time. In second place, the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr.
With the chasers, they are on it. They are gonna catch them, I think, Peter.
For the race so far in taking that second position.
This is pretty fascinating, Peter. I mean, we're not
here ahead of Benyat Fernandez, number 7. Side by side.
Was 0.6 of a second as they come across the first into. Seen anything like this in Rookies Cup with a trio breaking away at the start of the race for quite some.
8 abreast this time.
There you go, once again, Peter, the fast immediate split there, so I think that's it. The leading pack have been caught officially. Time, I would say. I'm surprised to see Pugliese and Morelli not further up, to be honest. This rider of the race is Morelli in 18th, though. He's at the back of this group. But you can fastest rider on track is that rider there, number 7 of Benyat Fernandez.
And of course, that good
with you, but I've got to give a shout out to Carter Thompson. He's leading the chasers from the leading. Be as fast as you like. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
Brian was superb up the inside. He really is. Super 5 punches a big hole in the air, and that drags the other guys into the slipstream. Very
duo now. The number 50, well on the case in 4th place now.
Yeah, he did a 1:49.